Namaste, everyone. I'm going to give you a Kriya for developing your sound current. So, your sound current is generated at the navel, so just below the belly button, known as your second brain. So, when you experience a powerful sound current, such as a singer or a public speaker or an individual who has this sort of pioneering life force, right? They're a leader, they have this sort of commanding presence, right? They walk in the room and they're very indifferent in the way that they have this sort of revolutionary presence that really creates a movement where they go, right? A movement of artistry, right? Who they are is like this great renaissance, and you can kind of feel it in their creative power, right? So the sound current is generated at the navel. So people who tend to have a lot of balance in the lower chakras, where they're very secure in their identity, they tend to generate a lot of impactful sound current. When people are very shaky and imbalanced and have all kinds of junk in this navel, their presence, right, their sound current tends to not be as efficient or as clear or as rememberable, right? Because it's through the life force that really penetrates our aura and that really opens up and refines the aura, right? So when we look at Martin Luther King Jr., right, he had this sort of grounded navel so that when he would speak, there was this nobility that everybody knew. They knew that he was a noble man, that he was a respectable man, because he had this sort of naval strength that people looked up to. Because with naval strength, you can endure almost anything. And during that time, that's what people wanted. They wanted that sort of naval strength to endure anything, right? And Martin Luther King Jr. had that sort of calmness and security in the way that he had this ability to endure, to have this stamina, as well as to have the dedication that many people, they revered that. So when you have that naval strength, you do have more stamina, right? You do have more of a positive self-concept, more of a positive attitude, right? You tend to feel more capable of change and making change and creating a movement and backing up the movement, right? Because you have, when you're grounded like the warrior, like in the archer pose, you tend to be the one that sees it through, and people can see it in you. If you're way up in these, if you have no like naval strength or no sort of groundedness in your lower body, like when we do the archer pose, right, for like 32 minutes, right, in archer, when you don't have any of that, you become all talk. Like there's a lot of people, they have no naval strength. Those lower chakras are completely. There's a lot of junk, a lot of phobia, anxiety, a lot of childhood trauma, right? And then they're just all talk. They have the idea, but they don't have the endurance to actually back it up. So Martin Luther King Jr., one among many, was so revered, right, and had such a powerhouse, such as Michael Jackson, again, because the sound current was their movement was backed up, right? It was backed up. They had the endurance and the sort of dedication in the security of their primal self-concept, right? And that's what made them noble, like Michael Jackson and Martin Luther King Jr., right? The only difference between like Michael Jackson and Martin Luther King Jr. is that Michael Jackson did have a troublesome, so he had such a troublesome inner child relationship, right? Because of his father son kind of dynamic that created this inner child sort of wound that really created this I'm not beautiful, or I'm not good enough, or there's something wrong with me as a man, right? Well, Martin Luther King Jr., he had a pretty solid inner child, right? That was pretty content, right? You could see in Martin Luther King Jr. that, son and father, there was this sort of contentment about it. While Michael Jackson, you could see there was some sort of discontent with the father-son relationship dynamic that created this inner child wound in his navel, and you could see it, especially in his later years, that coming up to the surface to be worked through. And that's why Michael Jackson was drawn to working with children. It was a way for him to heal his inner child sort of wound that was created through the sort of father-son dynamic, right? So he wanted to live out his inner child, because his inner child was basically, right, he was working, right? He had a lot of pressure that a little boy shouldn't have, right? To perform and to perform and to be a man at 6 years old, right? To be a wealthy man and to hold that sort of maturity that a young boy is like, I'm not even fully developed. I can't really hold that level of wealth when I'm only 10 years old, right? So again, that childhood, Michael Jackson had that sort of inner boy, inner child sort of wound with the father son. He didn't feel the father protected him or protected his inner child. Which is inner child. It's about joy and, about being, authentic and just being free, right? Um, and that his inner joy, right, his authenticity was basically, a means for the father's gain, right? But regardless, Michael Jackson had a real powerful sound current. He was a powerhouse. You know this. Because a part of Michael Jackson's authentic code is that he would penetrate your aura and he would bring out joy in you. Like pure, unaltered joy. And Martin Luther King Jr.'s sort of, he would penetrate your aura and he would give you the endurance to make the necessary changes during a time of great instability or uncertainty within this within America, right? So we all have our sort of our penetrative skill, and that's our sound current, right? And we can have a large sound current that can basically take up the whole aura, which goes 10 feet in all directions. We can even have even more powerful sound current, which goes like 18 miles. And the 18-mile sort of sound current, think of like your aura expanding to 18 miles, right? That kind of sound current is what we call the sound current of you, right? You expressing yourself with total security in your authentic code. And a lot of people, they're not secure within their authentic code, right? We see a lot of the same. We see like people drinking from the same Kool-Aid. We see people doing the charlatan road, the fraud road, the fake road. But none of those sort of what do you call cheapskates never really give you that extra oomph, because it is the navel. It's not your throat. It's not your look, right? It's the navel, because when you really speak from the navel, your whole sort of arc line, your whole sort of aura opens up. And that's a different experience people have. Like when you sing and you're just totally in this throat. When you sing in this navel, that's a totally different experience, right? That's a totally different experience, right? To have the look, but also to have the aura, which people can experience your inner sort of sanctum and your inner altar. That's a lot more like mysterious, interesting, and captivating than you have the look, but then your aura is just, there's nothing there, right? There's nothing there, right? Your inner altar and your inner sanctum is you don't have it, right? You don't have that inner altar. You don't have that inner sanctum, right? So therefore you have the appearance, but you don't have the depth. So it's kind of like, right? It's like, right? Like Martin Luther King Jr., you could see in his aura that he had his own self-knowledge. He had his self-knowledge that was basically been generating for lifetimes. Just like Michael Jackson, he had his own self-knowledge that he's been generating for probably lifetimes, right? So we all have our own self-knowledge, and that doesn't come from the look. That doesn't come from you speak the loudest or you have the most noise, right? Your self-knowledge comes directly from your Sachic record, directly from your aura, directly from your arc line, and this is a yogic science. And when you're pulling that self-knowledge directly from your aura, basically, and you're sort of delivering it, or you're delivering it through the life force, through the navel. That's when we talk about heart and soul, right? Heart and soul. When somebody really is in their heart and soul, like Michael Jackson, his dance routine, or like Martin Luther King Jr., basically your navel is what's delivering it, because your heart and soul is so massive, is so big. There's no way that you could just reveal it through the look of your face, right? Or just through your throat. You need a powerful sort of generating force to bring that heart and soul to fruition, because your heart, right? Your heart is a very expansive electromagnetic field, and it's very, very, very strong, right? So people who don't have that navel strength, they tend to like, I don't know how to speak it, I don't know how to like get it out, or it's kind of all misappropriated, misunderstood, and I don't know how to like get a clear channel. I don't know how to organize it. I don't know how to deliver it in a consolidated and yet penetrative way, because my aura, which is connected to the sciatic nerve, which is connected to your spine, right? You talk about head, shoulders, which is your dignity, right? And therefore you're like, I don't know how to hold it. How do I hold it? The heart and soul, how do I hold that self-knowledge, right? And that's we talk about the life force, the generating sort of machine of your sound current is this navel. So we'll work with that navel. And I just wanted to describe that sound current, right? Because again, if your sound current of a person, of you, it reveals everything about what's going on with the navel, which is how secure a person feels in their self-concept, and like not fake, where, they're like, on Instagram, like, my beautiful face, I manifested this, but then you look at them and it's like a whiplash kind of thing. There's no consistency with it. It's like a whiplash kind of like, I don't know, like you get kind of whipped by it, like, whoa, right? Or that this sort of sound current of what they're sort of broadcasting, it doesn't really it doesn't get you, like, it doesn't shock you. It doesn't really like get you sort of energized, right? It doesn't get you energized, right? And it doesn't challenge you, and it doesn't bring in something like, it's not indifferent, right? Something that is very extraordinary and very penetrative, it tends to be indifferent to what's going on in your own psyche. That's how you know it's like, whoa, right? Because all of us, we regurgitate the same repeat. But that same repeat, it doesn't really do anything. It's not energy. It's just kind of regurgitating the same repeat and then spilling that out. But there's no sort of energy. So whatever is really indifferent tends to be the thing that really jumpstarts the psyche sort of movement of evolution or maturity, or like, change and endurance and all that kind of stuff. So the sound current, it really is something we develop over lifetimes, right? Your Sachic record basically is your self-knowledge, and that's in your auric field, your arc line. So people who have a well-defined arc line tend to have a pretty, they tend to be really in touch with their Sachic record. Those who don't really have that arc line, they tend to not be so much in touch with their Sachic record, meaning their Sachic record is there, but they haven't really defined it and they haven't really created a structure in their physical human body, their bio electromagnetic self, right? They haven't really created a structure, because to create a structure to hold that Sachic record is like creating a library. You have to create an actual, you establish it, and we do that in lifetimes of again, like lifetimes of student, being a student to your inner knowledge or knowledge in general. Being a student, being a student, being a student, being a student, and then being a teacher is when you begin to really put in the Assachic record, right? Because it's like a library, right? You gotta be a student, 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 then you teach, and then you kind of put it in. But some people don't have that. They haven't been a student long enough, right? They haven't really been what we call the devoted student. Right? Therefore, being a teacher, their self-knowledge isn't really as it's not as clear, it's not as refined or sort of defined within them. So that's what we talk about Martin Luther King Jr., like his philosophy, and even Michael Jackson's movement. I mean, it would just come in, and it wouldn't come in like I'm sort of overthinking and like hitting myself with a hammer to trying to get something out of me. It would be secondary nature to just think the way and move the way they did, right? It would just be primary nature for them to make creative decisions that were based off of this inner intuition and this outer self knowledge that was really refined through the sort of life force and the ability to learn and the ability to learn really well, right? And then teach really well. It's like you learn 16 times more than you teach. And Martin Luther King Jr. had that sort of, 16 times more learning and being aware and being attentive and paying attention. And Michael Jackson too. He was 16 times more about learning the movement than like performing the movement. So you'd see him just like doing the movements for hours before he would even perform the movements because he wanted to learn. And those tend to be the people that have a really strong self-knowledge so that when they do speak, it's very, or teach or whatever it is, it's sing, right? It tends to be very penetrative, very exciting, right? It's magical, right? Martin Luther King Jr., I mean, thousands upon thousands would come because he's extremely magical, right? And the way that his sound current, it shook up your psyche, it shook up your subconscious. It literally would put you in this sort of invincible state. And Michael Jackson, when you dance and play his song, like it would put you in this sort of magical state. It would make you feel stronger than you are. And not in what they're saying. It's not hogwash. It's not so many charlatans in their hogwash, right? Where they don't even have that sort of, even the eyes. It's like there's this sort of void in the eyes. Like they didn't really fill up they didn't really fill up their entire aura. It's not really entirely full. There's like a bunch of holes and trenches that are like left unattended, right? They didn't really literally bring in the fullness of their authentic code into the full sort of bioelectromagnetic presence, right? So they have this sort of void in their eyes, or there's these sort of like something's off, or it's not entirely rhythmic, or it just kind of feels sort of like it doesn't have, nothing backs it up, or it doesn't really, it's not humble, right? It's not humble. That's the thing, it's not humble. There's a lot of people where this, like the sound current's really loud, like people are screaming, and it's very noisy, and it's very jarring, it gets your attention, but the underlining sound, it's not humble, it's not genuine in the way it's not tapped into sort of a balanced emotional state, and it doesn't really have a secure self-concept that basically involves you being in touch with your inner child and being obedient to your inner child, which is your most innocent and liberated as well as soulful self. So yes, let's go get into it right now, okay? So rub your hands together. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to tune in with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Protection mantra. Adgare name, Jugargare name, Sadgare name, Sri Gurudev name. Adgare name, Jugargare name, Sadgare name, Sri Gurudev name. Adgade Name, Jagadgade Name, Satgade Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Inhale. Exhale. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the base of the spine, and we're just going to rotate, kind of opening up this energy, and we're going to kind of use a mantra to really install this into the physical body, into the bioelectromagnetic self, because we're not just biology, right, flesh, we're also what I call bioelectric, right? You create an electrical current, right? That is your electromagnetic field, right? It's your it's called a biophoton, which basically you develop through like qigong, tai chi, sort of energy, like reiki sort of practices. So just opening up the base of the spine, like you can like you're rotating around the hips, right? So really opening up. So we're gonna use this mantra. Waheguru, 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 Gio, Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Twist the other way, or rotate the other way. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Inhale. Exhale. Come onto your knees. Sit in rock pose, right? Sit on your knees. If you need to have a pillow underneath your bottom where your bottom touches your ankle, do that. You can kind of go up and down if you need to kind of open up the knees and the thighs and the hips and the ankles and all that. So you can kind of sit in very comfortably without like feeling like you're doing some weird stuff, right? It should feel nice and comfortable, like you're just resting your shoulders over the hips. So the next thing we're going to do is kind of open and close. So it's kind of like we're flexing. So and flexing the spine like this, except now we're opening up they're opening up the arms, opening up the diaphragm, the heart. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale. Reach up. Feel the energy rising. Exhale. Sweep the hands down beside you. Touch the earth with each fingertip. Think Sata Nama in your head. Now, on our knees, continue to relax, pressing your fingers onto the ground. Feel the integration of your body. Again, your sound current is most powerful when you're grounded. People who are up in space land, it tends to not be as effective, right? Because the thing about the sound current is that it wants to be affected. It doesn't want to be in La La Land or fantasy world, spacey. It wants to be affected because the sound current is about creating vibrational magnetism that can establish, deconstruct, demagnetize, and reorganize what's here on planet Earth. It's not just, we're not trying to reorganize in space. We want to do it on Earth. Inhale, exhale. So we're going to go, goes the prayer. Hara, hara, hari. 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 Hara, hari. Hara, hara, hari. Hara, hara, hi. So when your hands they're faced away, like towards the back, palms face the back, but then when you're up, hands face the front. Hara Hara Hari, 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 Hara Hara Hari. So 60 degree. Hara Hara Hari, Hara Hara, and really strike it. Hara Hara Hari, Hara Hara. So this isn't lazy. Strike it like a bolt to lightning. Hara Hara Hari, 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 Hara Hara Hari. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now go forward and back fast, holding the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Forward and back, generate heat. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Place the fingertips on the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Now come seated on your bottom. I'm going to continue with the clapping. So we're going to go left, right, foot back, step forward, center. Right. So you want to think that you're waking yourself up. Because part of the sound current is that it's a gong. A gong is restorative, but it also wakes you up. Meaning it wakes up it wakes up higher energy. So we listen to the gong because it's restorative, meaning it repairs, it reorganizes, and it clears out the sort of dysfunction and arrhythmia. But it also awakens. It's like, wake my soul, wake my soul, wake my... That's the gong. That's the sound chord of the gong. Wake my soul, wake my soul, wake my soul. Right? Which is about wake higher consciousness, wake my universe, wake my cosmic vibration, right? Wake my possibility, wake infinity in me. So I can be more intelligent, so I can have bigger dreams, higher creativity, and have the endurance to do the thing. So So we're going to continue. So, Gobinde Mukande Udare Pare, Hariyang Hariyang Name Kame. Gobinde Mukande Udare Pare, Hariyang Hariyang Name Kame. So you have to follow the beat. So you're waking, you're reorganizing something, but you gotta, follow it. Gobinde Mukande Udare Pare, Hariyang Hariyang Name Kame. 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 Inhale. Hold that frequency, install it in your aura and your arc line. Exhale. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move our hands back and forth here at the navel, so just below the belly button. Kind of keep your hands like this, right? And just long, deep breath. Keep this motion going. Hara, hara, sut, nam, hara, hara, sut, nam, hara, hara, sut, nam, hara, hara, sut, nam. So hara, hara, the hands go back, forward, back, and hara, hara, it holds, holding the chi, and then sut, squeeze, sex organ, rectum, navel, belly button, spine, sut, nam. So you see I'm squeezing up, nam, sut, nam, hara, hara, 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 Sut Nam Hara Hara 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 Sut Nam Hara Nam hara hara sut. 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 Nam. Inhale. Bring your hands into a fist. Place the fists on top of each other. Place it here at the navel and at the solar plexus. Press it into your body. Sip of more air through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to do an O-shaped mouth. Inhale through the O-shaped mouth. Squeeze up and in. Tuck in the chin, press the toe in the upper palate, squeeze the fists into the navel, the solar plexus. Sip of more air through the mouth. Exhale, open the arms. Powerful. Exhale, inhale. Squeeze, root lock, chin lock. Tongue on the upper palate, sip up more air through the O-shaped mouth. Exhale, inhale. Exhale. These tight fists, like you're holding a candlestick, very tight. You're squeezing the candlestick in your fist. Bring the thumb and the fingers over the thumb. You're holding a candlestick, that's your thumb. Long, deep breath. Open up the navel, open up yourself, expand yourself. Inhale, exhale, relax. You're going to come onto your back, and what we're going to do, we're not going to come all the way, we're going to come onto the arms. We're bending the arms, right, kind of coming back, and we're just going to kick. Inhale, exhale through the nose. So you're kind of on your hands and you're bending your elbows and you're bringing your knee towards your belly and then kicking it out. Really elongate the leg. You're not here for very long, so really extend the leg out and really imagine that you're really strengthening the navel. And if you need to, you can take a moment, kind of press yourself forward, and then get back into it. Really point the toe. You have 50 seconds, so keep going. Inhale, stretch the feet out. Exhale, bring it down. We're going to come standing, and we're going to cross the feet right over left, right? And you kind of want them like foot sort of length away, and we're just going to grab our ankles or grab our shins or knees and just fold over. What you're doing is you're self-adjusting your navel, right? So my knees fit together like a ball and a mitt. And just extending over, folding, kind of sticking my butt out. Really bring both soles of the feet firmly onto the ground. Don't lift the heel or the toe. Make sure both of the big toes are firmly pressed onto the floor. Okay, switch. Bring left over right. Look down and see that they're about foot lengths apart. The knees fit like a ball in a mitt. You're sticking your butt out, you're folding over. Making sure both soles of the feet are firmly on the ground. When it comes to the big toe, all the way to the heel. You can even bend your knees slightly to really bring yourself down and let your butt kind of stick out so that you can really fit yourself. Inhale, exhale. Okay. Bring the legs about feet lengths apart. Just kind of fold over, grab the heels, and just kind of wiggle your butt side to side. What you're doing is you're loosening the sciatic nerve. You're loosening it, you're massaging it, you're unknotting it, elongating it. You can even bend the knees. Get a deeper fold where the armpits and the knees fit. Inhale, exhale, flip the wrists so that your fingers are facing your toes and your fingertip and your big toe are about an inch away. Bend the knees. Long deep breath. And just kind of bounce the knees. Create a little vibration from the ankle to the bottom, the ankle to the buttocks, the hips. Even feel vibration moving up the belly to the breast, chest, into the arms, in all the way into the wrists. Make sure your feet are parallel, your arms are parallel, about foot lengths apart. Make sure you turn your elbow in, opening up the armpits, let the head drop. So I'm kind of shaking my butt. I'm creating a bounce in my ankles, my knees, my hips, my shoulders, my belly, all the way to my wrists. And I'll show you from the side. Inhale, exhale, kind of lift the wrists up, coming onto the fingers, revealing your palms. Sit back like you're being pulled back, but your palm is pulling you forward, but your butt's pulling you back. Create a stretch in your hands. Create a stretch in the spine and the thighs. Inhale, exhale, bring the palms back onto the ground, and then come onto your belly, or not your belly, come onto your back. So that moves energy around. So we're just going to do 1 minute of stretch pose. which is we're going to do breath of fire, even inhale, exhale through the nose. We have our feet out. We're going to be on our back. We're going to lift up our feet about 6 inches off the ground. We're going to reach, look at our toes, breath of fire. If you need to, you can put one foot on the ground, lifting the right foot 6 inches, and then you lift both legs up, bring right foot down, left foot up 6 inches, bring both feet up, and then right, both feet up, left. Inhale, hold, stretch, exhale, hold, stretch, relax. Let the energy circulate the navel. Long deep breathing in and out through the nose. Okay, come seated. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do long Ekankars, which is really good for opening up the aura, so you can have sort of a very interesting aura, right? Very cosmic. People who tend to have a cosmic aura tend to be the most interesting people. Even Martin Luther King Jr., he had a cosmic aura, right? You could see in his aura that it was almost like he wasn't from this planet. Same as Michael Jackson. Same as, many people, right? When we think of Nikola Tesla, right? Really, really sort of ahead of the trend, like futuristic. Even Yogi Bhajan have a very cosmic aura, and that's what's most captivating, right? To have this cosmic vibration streaming and gonging through your aura. Very, very captivating. So, Mangalikars, Gyan Mudra, you're going to inhale. I'm going to inhale, Sut, Anasa, Ik. I'm going to squeeze up and in, Ik. Om, navel, second chakra, Om. So, Ik. Om, Gar. Still the second navel. Second chakra, Sut, solar plexus. Nam, so Sut, squeeze up and in, Sut. Nam, heart, Nam. Suri, throat, Suri. Wa, third eye. Hey, crown chakra. Guru, go all the way into the 10th gate and beyond, really circulate that throughout the entire aura. So, Ik. Om, Ga, Sut, squeeze up and in. Nam, Suri, squeeze up and in. Suri, Wa, third eye. Hey, crown. Guru, go to the 10th gate, the higher kingdoms, queendoms, and circulate into the aura. So here we go. Ik, Om, Ga, Sut, Nam, Suri, Wa, He, Guru, Ik, Om, Ga, wa he uru ek om ai su nam siri wa he uru ek om ai su nam siri wa he uru ek om ai su nam siri wa he uru ek om ai su nam siri wa he uru ek om ai su nam siri wa he uru ek om ai su nam siri wa he uru ek om ai su nam siri wa he uru ek om ai su nam siri wa he uru ek om ai su nam siri wa he uru inhale squeeze root lock chin lock tongue on the upper palate squeeze from the toe to the hair as though you're levitating off the ground inhale more through the nose exhale So come onto your knees. We're going to do Sut Kriya. right? Longneck Hunkars and Sut Kriya are the two best meditations to do to really get your sound current going, right? So lift your hands above your head, bring the hands together like in prayer, or you can just have your Jupiter finger with your other fingers folded over, right? I have left thumb over right, or right thumb over left if I'm a man. Really bring the armpits, lift up the armpits, bring the hands towards the sides of the face, really squeeze up, and sut, nam, so sut, squeeze up and in, nam, sut, 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 nam. Really squeeze up and in, squeeze all the way to the deep brain, from the base of the spine all the way to the deep brain, to the pituitary, the pineal gland. Sut, nam, sut, nam, sut, nam, sut, nam, sut, nam, sut, nam. You will not do this if you are pregnant or in your first 3 days of your cycle. You just can do something else. Sut, nam, sut, nam, sut, nam. Make it like a shock, like you're shocking yourself. Shut, nam, sut, 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 nam, nam, sit, 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 nam. Inhale. Squeeze up and in. Squeeze, root lock. Chin lock, tongue on the upper palate. Squeeze the toe all the way to the finger. Exhale. Squeeze on the outheld breath, up and in from the toe to the finger, chin lock, root lock, tongue on the upper palate. Inhale. Squeeze up and in from the toe to the fingers, tongue on the upper palate. Exhale. Hold, squeeze up and in on the outheld breath. Inhale. Squeeze up and in. Exhale. Squeeze up and in on the outheld breath. Inhale. Relax. Whoa, that one. Woo! So we're just going to do frogs. So frog, come, your balls of the feet, the heels are touching, right? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Open the throat. Exhale. Keep your heels up off the ground. Inhale. Breathe deeper. You have 30 seconds, go. inhale. Exhale, fold of the legs. Side out. Make as much sound as you can. Keep your feet in first position like a V. Side out the cries, the childhood trauma. Kind of bend your chest forward. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Sigh it out. Bring it down to the ground. Come onto your back. Bring your feet onto the wall if you have a wall. Bring your foot, your butt to the wall. Feet on the wall. Bring your arms behind your head. Tuck in the chin, create space. The back of your neck, open the armpits. Let the sciatic nerve from the feet to the leg, all the way to the armpit, heal, purify, detoxify you. Bring your spine onto the ground, relax. And create some sighs as you inhale and sigh out. Get out the sound of your fear, anxiety, insecurity. Sigh out from the navel. Release the navel. Let the navel release through the sound. Let the tongue out. Get out the junk, insecurity in your navel. Okay, relax. We're going to use a mantra. It's the mantra we're using. Shakti, Shakti, Karuna. Shakti, Shakti, Karuna. Shakti, Shakti, Karuna. Shakti, Shakti, Karuna. Inhale, exhale. Come on, seated. I know we only gave you a short relaxation period, but after this you can relax you can take a long nap, right? You can go to bed after this set, and it'll really, while you're sleeping or napping, it will really adjust you to have a strong anchored archer navel. Chant with me. Shakti, Shakti, Karuna. Sing with your navel, bringing up that heat of the navel all the way out and projecting it like a life force of power, spiritual power within you. Balance, anchor, stabilize. Shakti, Shakti, Karuna. 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 Copy the movement. Shakti, Shakti, Karuna. 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 Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, feel the sound current of Shakti, Shakti, Karuna, which is a mantra sound current of the feminine divine victory. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm going to tune out with one long Sat Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Bow to yourself. So when you sing or speak after this, you'll feel like energy. Like that's the thing, like when you receive a download from someone, you should get the chills. You should get the you should feel the goosebumps. You should feel electric. You should feel like there's tingles in your body, right? That's the sound current. Like when you listen to a gong, it gives you the shivers, it tingles you, it even gives you sometimes muscle spasms, or it just gives you heat, or it cools you. And that's what your sound current is. It gives you the tingles, it gives you the chills, like when you listen to opera music. The opera music is so enchanting in the way that the sound current of that total system of the opera singer, the total system is so rhythmic. The navel, the throat, the whole broadcast of the chest, and the whole broadcast of the spine, and the whole broadcast of the hips and the pelvic is so, so rhythmic and so refined. The pelvic, the shoulders, the chest, the throat, the whole opening of the face, the whole relaxation of the navel, the whole relaxation of the womb is so, so magical and so balanced and so rhythmic and so solid and so relaxed, right? We think we speak, but we're not relaxed until we feel more solid, right? And being solid takes practice, right? To feel secure in your body, to feel comfortable is is a participation, right? We come into this physical body and we're not comfortable, therefore we run around like cats and mouse, just, I don't know what we're doing, running around, screaming and chasing, trying to get attention. Until we practice what it means to be in a physical body, then we become more operatic in the way that our physical body and our soul body becomes so rhythmic because we participate with the body. Like an opera singer who trains decades, getting to know the body, not just the throat in contact with the shoulders, in contact with the hips, in contact with the chest, in contact with the spine, in contact with the whole upper range, the whole head, everything, the whole vibration of the body, all the way from the toes, all the way to that sort of energy around the head, and the back of the head, the front of the head. And that is basically what we do as yogis. We get to know our body so that we can be so comfortable with our body, so that our sound current, our soul, which is the composer of our sound current, can get really, really embedded, well integrated, well aware of this body, well in tune with this body, well in touch with this body, well attentive, so we know the ins and out of this body. We know what's going on with our hips. We know what's going on with our shoulders. We know what's going on with our jaw. This isn't, I don't know, it's just messed up or something. We start to get in tune, so we start to soften, we start to relax, we start to massage, we start to care, we start to bless, and therefore our body starts to loosen up and reveal to us the magic that the hips, the shoulders, the jaw, the voice, the navel, the heart can do for us when we loosen up. Only when we get to know the body do we loosen up and start to relax, receive, and give the fullness of our comfortable wholeness that we participate in when we really get to know this body in an intimate, sensual, sexual, delightful, blessed sort of flow of love, right? That's when we participate, we become a flow of love. So thank you and Sat Nam.